রামনবমী আসছে, একটা চকলেট বোম পড়লেও দেখবেন ওই এনআইএ কে ঢুকিয়ে দেবে।
टीएमसी चाहती है कि उसके तोलाबाजों को, भ्रष्टाचारी नेताओं को आतंक का खुला लाइसेंस मिले।
All right, mega political war escalates in West Bengal after the NIA teams were attacked in East Medinipur. A complaint now has been filed against the NIA by the TMC police. In fact, the accusation is that the NIA officials indulged in molestation, in trespassing, and a host of other allegations that have been leveled by the TMC police in West Bengal against the NIA officers. TMC claims that the attack on the NIA was pre-planned and instigated by the BJP, accusing BJP's Jitendra Tiwari of conspiring with the NIA to create tensions. Responding to these charges, NIA has refuted these allegations of unlawful actions leveled against it, dismissing the entire controversy as unfortunate. Meanwhile, the Prime Minister has also taken a dig at this attack on the NIA officials, and while slamming the TMC government at a public platform at a rally, the Prime Minister has said TMC government has indulged in complete lawlessness in West Bengal. They allege that the TMC gives protection to the criminals in West Bengal, that criminals are being protected and favored. Meanwhile, Mamata Banerjee on Saturday claimed that NIA personnel attacked women in Bhupati Nagar and the latter only tried to save themselves from the central forces. Now, TMC delegation, meanwhile, is all set to visit Bhupati Nagar and speak to the family of those arrested.
साथियों, टीएमसी चाहती है कि उसके तोलाबाजों को, भ्रष्टाचारी नेताओं को आतंक का खुला लाइसेंस मिले। इसलिए जब केंद्र की जांच एजेंसियां आती है तो टीएमसी उन पर हमले करती है, औरों से करवाती है। टीएमसी कानून और संविधान को कुचलने वाली पार्टी है।
মানুষ যখন প্রতিবাদ করছে, এনআইএ কে ঢুকিয়ে দিচ্ছে। মধ্যরাতে মহিলারা ঘুমোচ্ছে বাড়িতে, গদ্দারের এলাকায়। মধ্যরাতে পুলিশকে না জানিয়ে চলে গেল। পুলিশের ড্রেস পরে তো অনেক বদমাশি লোক আগে সিঙ্গুর নন্দীগ্রামে বদমাশিও করেছে। মায়েরা কি করে বুঝবে, মেয়েরা কি করে বুঝবে বাইরে থেকে যদি কেউ হামলা করতে আসে? মা বোনেরা প্রতিবাদ করলো, তাদের বিরুদ্ধে ডায়েরি করে দিয়েছে। বলছে তৃণমূলের সব বুথ এজেন্টদের অ্যারেস্ট করো, সব ক্যান্ডিডেটদের অ্যারেস্ট করো। আবার রামনবমী আসছে, একটা চকলেট বোম পড়লেও দেখবেন ওই এনআইএ কে ঢুকিয়ে দেবে। একদিকে এনআইএ আর একদিকে সিবিআই, বিজেপির ভাই ভাই, আর একদিকে ইডি আর একদিকে ইনকাম ট্যাক্স, বিজেপির টাকা তোলার বক্স।
আজকে তো এনআইএর পর্দা ফাঁস করে দিয়েছি, দেখেছেন তো আপনারা। 26শে মার্চ নির্বাচন ঘোষণা হওয়ার পরে, নির্বাচন ঘোষণা হয়েছিল 16ই মার্চ, তার 10 দিন পরে বিজেপির নেতা জিতেন তিওয়ারি এনআইএর এসপি ধনরাম সিং এর বাড়িতে, কলকাতার নিউ টাউনের বাড়িতে গিয়ে 52 মিনিট বৈঠক করেছে। 26 তারিখ বৈঠক হয়েছে, আর 27 তারিখ থেকে পূর্ব মেদিনীপুরের লোকেদের আর পশ্চিম মেদিনীপুরের লোকেদের নোটিশ পাঠাতে শুরু করেছে এনআইএ। উনি বলেছেন যে আমাদের বিরুদ্ধে মিথ্যে মামলা করবেন। আমি বললাম নোটিশটা তাড়াতাড়ি পাঠান, তার কারণ নোটিশটা পাঠালে এবার সিসিটিভি ফুটেজটা সামনে ছাড়বো, সেটাও আমাদের হাতে আছে। চিন্তা করবেন না, আমরা তথ্য পরিসংখ্যান নিয়ে কথা বলার লোক। বিজেপি যে ভাষায় বোঝে আমি সে ভাষায় জবাব।
तृणमूल कांग्रेस का एक गंभीर आरोप आ रहा है। थोड़ी देर पहले कुणाल घोष और चंद्रिमा भट्टाचार्य ने आरोप उठाया कि 26 तारीख आप एनआईए एसपी धनराम सिंह के जो न्यू टाउन के जो घर है वहां पर आप गए थे। उनके रजिस्टर्ड बुक की आपकी नाम दिखाई गई है और कहना है कि आप एक पैकेट हैंडओवर किए थे। डिटेल शेयर किया गया था कि बूथ लेवल के तृणमूल कांग्रेस के नेता के खिलाफ किस तरीके से कार्रवाई करनी है। आपके जवाब?
देखिए, मैं कहता हूं कि ये जो झूठा अभियोग लगाया है कुणाल घोष जी ने और जिन लोगों ने, मैं कहाँ जाऊंगा नहीं जाऊंगा ये मेरा अपना मामला है, लेकिन वो
अच्छा।
जो एलिगेशन लगा रहे हैं वो बताएं, वो प्रमाण करें कि मैं कहीं गया था, किसी के साथ मेरी मीटिंग हुई, वो प्रमाण करें। मैं 7 दिन इंतजार करूंगा, 7 दिन के अंदर यदि वो ये जो आरोप लगाया है ये वापस नहीं लेते हैं, वो लोग नहीं बोलते हैं कि हाँ ये उन गलत कहा है उन लोगों ने, ये नहीं कहते हैं, तो 7 दिन बाद मैं उनके ऊपर लीगल नोटिस करूंगा, मानहानि का केस करूंगा।
All right, where you see clearly, as we know, that the NIA officials who were raiding a case of 2022, a blast case that had killed 3 in East Mednipur. In fact, they were attacked by a bunch of people in that area, largely women. Now, according to the TMC, it were the NIA officials who instigated that response, claiming, in fact, many of those women there who were involved in that attack, and even the TMC officials or TMC netas themselves, including Mamata Banerjee, says that they were deliberately provoked, that they were raided in the middle of the night. They were they barged into their homes, and at that time, the women, all they could do was to retaliate in a way to save their modesty. These are big claims coming in from the TMC netas, and now a case has been filed against the NIA officers itself, those who got attacked, a case against them of molestation, of trespassing, and a host of other allegations here. Now, in fact, in a little earlier today, Abhishek Banerjee also accused Jitendra of the BJP of meeting with the NIA SP and instigating an attack. Let me cut across to our panelists joining us. Priyanka Tibrewal, the BJP spokesperson, is with us. Dr. Shantanu Sen, TMC MP and spokesperson. Dr. Shantanu, if I could start with you here. We are looking at the NIA officials facing allegations of molestation and trespassing. It's a huge allegation against a central agency officer. Give us more on the TMC police pursuing a case of molestation and trespassing, while the actual incident reported initially was that the NIA officials were the real victims here, that they were the ones attacked by the local TMC leaders and, more importantly, their supporters in that area of East Mednipur.
It has become evident by several instances that these central agencies have become the political wings of Bharatiya Janata Party, which are being utilized by the central ruling party and more before this election, which are working at the behest of Bharatiya Janata Party. And I must remind you once again that BJP leader Mr. Jitendra Tiwari, he has met with the SP of NIA on 26th of March at Newtown, Calcutta, which has been proved by the visitors book. They had a meeting of 52 minutes and there was exchange of some envelope. I doubt what was there in that particular envelope, maybe money. And thereafter on 6th of April, this NIA raid has taken place without intimating the local police administration in due course of time. They went at midnight at around 4 a.m. Police was informed at around 5:45 a.m. Police reached there at around 6 a.m. But before that, everything has happened. You tell me, like strangers, without intimating local police, but involving the local media. They got enough time, they found enough time to inform media, but they hardly found any time to inform the local police administration, which clearly proves, like the Sandeshkhali incident, where ED also went in the same fashion without informing the local police.
So, is your grouse, is the real problem, Mr. Shantanu? Mr. Shantanu, is your real problem that the local police were not taken in the loop?
I'm sorry, come again?
Is your real problem, the crux of your issue here is that the local police were not taken in the loop?
Whenever any investigating agency is going to any particular place, is the customary, and rather they should inform.
Okay, so in your view, they haven't informed, therefore they deserve the ill treatment that they got. Is that what you're trying to suggest?
It was a spontaneous protest raised by the local people. If someone knocks at your door at around 4 a.m., what do you think of?
Okay, retaliatory action is what the locals there have attempted. Let me cut across to Priyanka Tibrewal, the BJP spokesperson, is also with us. Priyanka, here allegations against the NIA officers are that of molestation, of trespassing and a host of other allegations. If I could, I'm going to bring that up here. If you could tell us a little more about the NIA, the TMC alleging NIA is deliberately trying to provoke people by going into the middle of the night, heckling women at 4 a.m., barging into their homes. This is not the fashion with which central agencies really work. What's the real fact? Would you be able to corroborate that? Is it true that the NIA officers barged into homes at 4 a.m.?
Whatever they are speaking are only stupid statements with stupidity, because I will tell you why. Now he is saying that the NIA did not inform them and went for investigation. What is he trying to say? That if the police of West Bengal is going for any kind of investigation, or the CID of West Bengal is going for an investigation without informing the offenders, then what should they do? They should attack the police. Is that what TMC is trying to say? You see, TMC's inclination has been always holding on to power by the use of violence. And I will say this, and no qualms in saying this, the Chief Minister and TMC have fostered, they have institutionalized violence in West Bengal. They are talking about molestation. They are talking about the NIA coming and molesting women in Bengal, although their TMC leaders who were raping and molesting women in Sandesh Khali, they took no stand on that. See, you can very well understand that why are they standing with these goons? Because these goons are the soldiers who will help in the rigging process. These goons are the soldiers who will help them by stopping the people to vote for any other party and to make sure that the vote is looted. Now the Chief Minister had said, now I will say that this is a paradoxical statement, and you tell me whether it is a paradoxical statement or not. She said that it was only a chocolate bomb. If only it was a chocolate bomb, then what case did West Bengal police start initially? Because there should not be any case. If a chocolate bomb explodes in a house, which takes away, two houses next to you, and there is an explosion where these two houses are also exploded in that explosion, and a chocolate bomb does this, then why did the West Bengal police register any case?
What is a chocolate bomb in the first place? I don't really get the analogy of a chocolate bomb. 3 people have died. What is a chocolate bomb? 3 people have died in that blast in 2022. How could the Chief Minister of a state, to a case of such seriousness, call this a chocolate bomb? Right, Dr. Sudhanshu, trivializing the attack that happened in 2022, almost in a way trying to say that the central agencies are only targeting the state of West Bengal. This makes the local people, largely uneducated in that area, all the more vulnerable. They're going to react and respond to the tune of the Chief Minister. Go on, sir.
I would like to ask to you, Madam Priyanka Tibriwal, this incident took place in the year 2020-22. Now it's 2020-24 we are in the month of April. Why after almost 1.5 years prior to election? Why not before that? You answer my question, number one. Number two, Madam Tibriwal was talking about molestation. I didn't interfere when you were telling. I would request Madam Anchor to ask him to keep silent when I am talking.
You are a knowledgeable person. Please do not force me to
I am
show a
requesting
mirror to
Madam Anchor
you.
to ask
You very well know when
to
the High
remain
Court has
silent.
passed the order.
I would request Madam Anchor to ask her to remain silent. Otherwise, I will leave. Otherwise, I will leave.
No, Dr. Shantanu, we can hear you. Hang on, Priyanka, just allow him to complete, please. Go on, Dr. Shantanu.
You have to play a neutral role. I didn't interfere.
No,
when she was
absolutely.
talking.
Please go on. Go on, sir.
Then why are you allowing her to interfere? That incident took place in the year 2020-22. Why after 1.5 years, number one? And Madam Tibriwal is talking about molestation. Prime Minister released the rapist of Bilkis Banu, the sexual assaulter of women wrestlers. Brij Bhushan is their asset. Amit Malviya runs their IT cell with the help of the rapist of the Benares Hindu University. In the Manipur, women are being raped and they are forced to do parade nakedly. And they are talking about women respect. You just come to our state of Bengal and just see how women are being empowered by our Chief Minister.
Surely, but Dr. Shantanu, if I could really remind you on what the Kolkata High Court has wrapped the government over as well. on Sandesh Khali itself, clearly indicating that it's a responsibility and a failure of law and order on the part of the TMC government. The women of Sandesh Khali, in fact, our India Today teams have arrived in Sandesh Khali, spoken to the victims. We have first-hand accounts recorded on cameras the way they were harassed, tortured, assaulted sexually by people linked to the TMC. So you can't shrug off.
That's why even if the accused were associated with Trinamool Congress, here the government and administration didn't spare them, they arrested. You can't cite me a single example in any BJP ruled state where any accused BJP leader can be arrested by the BJP administration. You can't show a single example.
Okay. Sir, let me take Priyanka's word on that. Dr. Shantanu, stay with us. Priyanka, yeah, go on. BJP ruled state seems like there never is a problem at all. A crime is dealt with in a way where it does.
I do not support rape anywhere. But the question is, now that all the agencies, when they go down to investigate, they are calling everyone rapist. But when who had charges of rape against him, they protected him for 55 long days. Why did the TMC government go to Supreme Court asking for a non-arrest of Shah Jahan? Why did they go? Now he just told me that the cases of 2022 and why an arrest in 24. Reason being, in 2022, the West Bengal police did not register the FIR under the Explosive Acts because according to the Chief Minister, it was a chocolate bomb. So the matter goes to the High Court. Thereafter, an order is the National Investigative Agency. And that is the reason the delay. To save criminals like Shah Jahan. That is what I said. Is only to gain power through violence. You have.
Okay, we heard you, Priyanka. A quick word, Dr. Shantanu. Why has Abhishek, the leadership of the TMC, said that the NIA raids by the BJP? Your direct allegation is against the BJP neta Jitendra. Refuted the allegations, but why do you say that it's the BJP instigated?
I can show you this paper which will prove that Jitendra Tiwari, the SP Dhanram Singh, the SP of NIA at the March, and they had a meeting of 52 minutes. Envelope, God knows what was there in one envelope, maybe it was money. Names of some Trinamool Congress leaders, and then this NIA raid to. You see the chronology, and in the coming days we will show some other association between other BJP leaders and CBI and ED officers.
Shantanu, we know that the TMC police has already filed hold on. TMC police have filed a complaint, an FIR against the NIA officials and really harsh sections of trespassing and a few others. If you could tell us what action have those who assaulted the NIA officials? Have there been anyone? They're women, they're innocent, that they were violated. Ensuring that the NIA officials too and their rights are protected equally?
No one is above law. Law will take its own course, and accordingly steps will be taken because there is a complaint of molestation of local women who were harassed by these NIA people. So law will.
Dirty and cheap politics of TMC. You media channel by saying that they were molesting women. The same allegation is on the NIA. You say that the same allegation is on EN. Is the brand in the High Court for attacking the AD. Similar situation court for attacking the NIA. So, because TMC is made up of cheap politics. That is why every time, whether it is the opposition and now whether it is the agencies, of them by saying that they have been molested. Although we all know that women are Bengal by TMC leaders.
Well, that's a really sweeping remark. Taken up by the police and a case is being pursued. Not too sure to initiate a complaint on that front, Priyanka, if that's the fact.
You know, in the High Court, as they are facing the heat for attacking ED, they will say what has happened, and again they will be pulled. Again they will. The entire country is watching. That's where these people.
Time also arise. Of course, nothing to justify the violence. Absolutely, but to see the ED, IT, NIA ruled states right ahead of Lok Sabha elections, that's the criticism. This is deliberate targeting right ahead of elections.
You know, but this order has been passed by the High Court for an NIA investigation.
All right, a last word from you, Dr. Shah. Against the NIA, while actually the NIA was assaulted, shattered, their stones pelted at the vehicle of that we saw a few months ago where ED officials were similarly attacked.
It was a spontaneous opposition raised who were harassed at the midnight by the agencies who were working. And this is nothing new. It's a spontaneous opposition who were scared, who were tortured, who were assaulted, humiliated. And this is the expression of spontaneous opposition. That the NIA team was associated by the local police administration. They found time to inform media, but they intentionally didn't create a narrative which can help BJP.
Okay.
These are mobilized workers who came on the ground to stop the NIA and the investigation.
You know, this is an attack on central agencies. The matter will be up in court, and at that time it appears the state of West Bengal will have to respond. For the moment, the West Bengal police case, multiple sections in the FIR against NIA officials claiming that the this attack, that they tried to barge into homes late in the night at 4 a.m. where women were present, women claiming that this was a violation of their modesty. All of this panning out right ahead of Lok Sabha elections. We're seeing tensions arise in West Bengal. But I really appreciate Dr. Shantanu Sen, you're joining us and speaking your stand, and Priyanka Tibrewal, BJP spokesperson, for more on that. All right, on that note, it's a wrap from me. We continue tracking news and updates on the other side of a short break. Do stay tuned to India Today.